entrepreneur. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled Why Strategic Blog Commenting, ladies and gentlemen, definitely should become part of your long-term marketing plan if it isn't already. Because believe it or not, this is a great, inexpensive, long-term relationship builder. Entrepreneur, the purpose of this video is to make you aware of how vitally important strategic, and I want to make that clear, strategic blog commenting is to your long-term marketing plan. Because this simple strategy, ladies and gentlemen, can save you a lot of money and time. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, here are two recent comments from a couple of blog commenters. I'm in what you basically would consider like a blog syndication club, and it's run by a very successful marketer, a lady whose name you probably would know. She's a wizard at the techie end of WordPress and the internet. But I got turned on to this particular community by one of my coaches. And here's a good thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, when you start blog commenting. Now, let's say, and I'm going to use a figure that seems kind of large. If you've already written at least 50, and it doesn't have to be this high, but I'll tell you why I'm using such a rather large figure. Once you've written, say, at least 50 blog posts, and I'm talking about if you have your own blog, not articles in general, but blog posts that go on your own blog, whether it's WordPress or Joomla, not a free platform now, by the way. I'm talking about a self-hosted blog, meaning where you pay for the hosting, or the hosting isn't provided for you for free, like Blogger or LiveJournal, one of those. Well, anyway, after you build up about 50 blog posts, provided you are going out and strategically commenting on other blogs that are relevant to your niche. Now, that's the other thing. You start to build up a relationship with other bloggers who in turn you comment on their blog and they comment back, and you sort of scratch each other's back. But here's why I'm bringing this up. Let's say after 50 blog posts you've got about 80% of your blogs that get at least one comment. So that means 80% of 50 would be 40. So that means about 10 of them, for whatever reason, haven't gotten comments. Maybe they haven't been found in the search engines or whatever. But you got about 40. And I'm not saying you wait till you get 50 total blog posts, ladies and gentlemen. First blog post you make, you should go out and find some other blogs that are relevant to your niche, comment on them, and hopefully if you're using a plugin like Comment Love or the premium version, which is a really, really good version, here's what will happen. You'll start to build up this reservoir of people who are commenting, and you're commenting on their blog. So it's kind of like having your own existing customer or database at that point. That's what I'm trying to get to. Because see, what I can do now is I've got enough commenters and I've put enough comments out there that when I go to their blog, I don't need to really go to the search engines and look for other marketers. I have a reservoir, a Rolodex, if you will, almost, of people. I can just click on their blogs, comment on their current posts, and hopefully they're going to do the same with me. And then I can find other people who are relevant to their niche right on their blog to comment on, and, to get even more exposure. And that's kind of what we all do. And here's why you want to do that. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Are you familiar with Alexa.com? Alexa.com. Go over there and you'll see there's a text box where you can put your web address in, or the web address that you're interested in. You put the HTTP, ://www. You got to put the whole website in. But this is a look at my current figures as of August this month. I don't know if they've gone up or down, but look at my ranking right here in the US. Now, of the, 70, 80 million blogs in the United States, I'm in the 1 percentile, ladies and gentlemen. You might say I'm a 1 percenter in that sense. If I were in line, I'd be number 71,214. Worldwide, with the hundreds, literally hundreds of millions of blogs out there, I'm in the top 3 percentile. So I got a ways to go. When you get under that 100,000 in both categories, you got it going on. But here's my point. That would never have happened for me were it not for the fact that the blog commenting syndication group that I'm in is commenting on my stuff, vice versa, and sharing me on the social sites. That's what's driving that. So my point is, that's moving me up in the search engines organically. Think of a teeter-totter, one side going up, one side going down. As they comment on you, that pushes it down. That's pushing you and I up in the search engines. Now think about how powerful that is long term in terms of you and I not having to reach in our pockets to be driven up the organic search rankings so that more people who eventually, when they type in the keywords, and hopefully you are doing keyword research with your posts, ladies and gentlemen, you're not just writing about anything. You got to be a little strategic. You got to be using SEO, search engine optimization strategies, on page and off page. But that's a whole nother video. But the point is, what I'm trying to get you to see with this is, my site about a year and a half ago, ladies and gentlemen, had I been thinking, and this is really bad on Mr. Marketing's part, I put my website into Alexa and I was at 10 million and some change, my US ranking. And I wish I had had a sense enough to capture that so I could contrast and show you this. This would be like a before and after weight loss. You know, you see those infomercials on TV, and they'll have somebody that looks a little chunky, and then, hey, because of using some weight loss program or some DVD or some workout, now they've lost 60 pounds and they're slim and all that. I should have captured that. And I didn't think to do it until after the fact. But the point is, I'm down now in US rankings under one in the 1 percentile. So hopefully I'm going to stay there because I'm going to keep blog commenting. And my bounce rate down there to the left, you see that. If you're not familiar with bounce rate, it just means when somebody comes to your site, what percentage of people actually go further, go to another page in your site and, explore around your site as opposed to just take off. And they call it bouncing off, meaning they just go to that first page and they leave. So the lower you can get that, the better, because that means you've got people engaged. And another thing to do that is, ladies and gentlemen, put some type of relevant video in your blog post. It doesn't have to be a webinar or something. People, a short attention span. You got to take advantage of that. But put something that's relative in terms of a video, because people are more likely to click on a video and watch it as opposed to just reading your blog post. So anyway, I hope you can see in this short video, ladies and gentlemen, how and why blog commenting can be incredibly powerful. I mean, it's amazing that I could go that far, that fast, make that much of a leap, and it simply would not have happened if I weren't having people scratch my back as I scratch theirs. So on that note, for those of you who want to discover how you can add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, entrepreneur, you want to do so in the next 90 days or less without having to be bothered with constantly spending retail to create new customers and first-time clients, etc. Then, my friend, you want to grab your free 9-page special report. Just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, and that's where you can get it. Ladies and gentlemen, before you go, quick question. Who else do you know in business right now who's struggling, who could definitely use some help? Do they respect your opinion? Because if they do, entrepreneur, you need to forward this video to them ASAP and help them out. They'll thank you for it later. On the other hand, if you're wondering what you need to do to get to the next level with your business, product, or service, no matter how you primarily market on or offline, then by all means, you need to grab your free 22-part Small Business Marketing Mastery Series. Because this is an additional free 22 sequential email lessons you're going to receive on top of your free 9-page special report. It's my free gift to you. That's correct. It's a $97 value. And the best part is, ladies and gentlemen, if for whatever reason you subscribe to the Inner Circle and you're not happy, it doesn't work for you, then entrepreneur, by all means, please feel free to unsubscribe anytime you wish for whatever reason you want, and we can still be friends. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.